Hello our dear viewers and welcome to our show. Today we're going to be talking to you about foods that are great for you to have at suhoor time. So it's very important that you have certain nutrients that we like to focus on. Primarily we like to have a lot of protein in that meal because that stays a long time in your intestines. So for you to digest protein you need about 4 hours. So that's why we like it. It stays a long time in your intestines. And then we definitely want to include healthy fats in that meal because healthy fats take about 6 hours to digest. Again, that's a great thing to have in your stomach. It will take a long time to digest, therefore you will be feeling full for a long time. So today we're going to be discussing foods that we think you should have during that mealtime if you are thinking of fasting. And of course, one of the first foods that I really like and I'd like to discuss are eggs. I know eggs have had such a bad reputation for a long time because of the cholesterol content that they have. But don't let that deter you away from consuming eggs. Eggs are actually very beneficial, very healthy. The white part of the eggs is really very high in protein, and then the yolk is really very high in healthy fats. So yes, it does contain cholesterol, but it won't necessarily elevate your cholesterol. Research is still very mixed on eggs. And if you have eggs, you know you can have them with vegetables, so that will give you fiber, and you can have them with other foods like whole grain bread. Again, that will give you another source of fiber, and that should keep you full for a long time. If you are considering cooking eggs, then maybe cook them with something like a canola oil, coconut oil, or even avocado oil, because they can withstand high temperatures and high heat and they won't burn. Try to stay away from olive oil when you are cooking the eggs. Like I said, definitely add veggies. Things like mushroom, which is also high in protein, is a great way to complete that meal and keep you full all throughout the day. Now we have more foods to cover, so please stay tuned. Welcome back, our dear viewers. So we said eggs are a great source of protein as well as healthy fats to have for suhoor, but so is Greek yogurt. Now Greek yogurt is quite a new trend in the market right now. It's not like the traditional yogurt because it does contain more protein and definitely more fat. So it's a thicker type of yogurt. This is a great yogurt to have if you want something just light. You can do so much with Greek yogurt. You can always add berries, and again, berries are excellent sources of antioxidants. They do contain a lot of fiber, so they will keep you full throughout the day. And then the excellent thing about berries is that it contains a lot of water. So you are being hydrated indirectly with the berries and adding it to the Greek yogurt. Another addition you can do to the Greek yogurt is add things like chia seeds. So chia seeds are these seeds that expand in volume when they come in contact with any liquid. So they will absorb the liquid in the Greek yogurt and they will expand. And that means that they will expand in your tummy. And when you look at chia seeds, you really need to keep in mind that they are a type of fat. So that means they will be staying in your digestive system for about 6 hours because they're a seed and they're a fat. And then they contain a lot of fiber in them, which will probably prolong them staying in your intestines. Again, a great addition to your suhoor meal. Definitely you can add it to your Greek yogurt, which will give you that mix of protein and fat. And with the chia seeds, you're also getting a lot of antioxidants, a lot of omega-3s, so all these essential fatty acids and the fiber, because you do need to keep in mind that when you are fasting, fasting, your digestive system is really off balance. So constipation is a huge problem, and chia seeds with the fiber can help fight this problem. And if you're not into chia seeds, like I said, berries, so strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, they all contain a decent amount of water content in them, which will give you a hydration boost, as well as a lot of fiber in them that will keep you full. So always think of mixing these foods, mixing fibers with really good sources of protein and good healthy sources of fat. So not all fats are bad, and you can actually focus on good fats. Now stay tuned, we have more food combinations for you to have at Sohour. Welcome back, our dear viewers. So let's take a look at another food combination you can have at Sohour time so you can stay full throughout the day. Now we did talk about Greek yogurt being an excellent source of protein, but if you're not a big fan, then you can always go to cottage cheese. Again, cottage cheese is a very high protein cheese or dairy form, which is an excellent thing to incorporate in your food. Now with cottage cheese, the mixture you can do is start adding things like nuts. So walnuts and almonds or cashews. Of course, you do want to take the raw version of these nuts because you don't want the salted kind that could make you thirsty the next day. And adding nuts will boost the fat content in cottage cheese because cottage cheese is a fairly low fat type of dairy product. It's more focused on the protein. And this way you get that mix. Again, if you add things like berries or any type of fruit to the mixture, you will be getting some water, so you will be getting hydrated, as well as the fiber. And to me, that is an excellent way for you to get all the major food groups at really small meals, because you definitely don't want to be sitting down and having a large meal at Sohour time. Now for people that really can't be bothered with preparing anything, this is maybe one of the few times that I advise of a protein shake. So you can either make one at home or you can use the protein powders. And with protein shakes, if you mix things like milk with, you know, some form of a fat, so either almond butter or peanut butter, these are good sources of fat that you can add to it, or maybe just an avocado, definitely a fruit, so some type of a berry or any other fruit you like. And if you blend it and then maybe add either flax seeds or chia seeds, you just made a really nice combination meal. And you know, if you're the type that's gonna go to sleep and then wake up for Sohour, what you can do is prepare it before going to sleep. You can wake up, have that protein shake, and then go back to sleep. But this is one way to make sure that you are getting enough nutrients to hold you off to the next day. And then with the protein shake, you will be getting a lot of liquid, so you will be hydrated, which is really a key factor, since fasting is really very long and it is happening during the summer where people are usually very dehydrated. So keep that in mind. If you do want to drink any water, definitely have it after your Sohour meal so it doesn't fill you up and get in the way of you consuming that meal. Definitely be careful with your portion size. You don't want to overdo it as well. We hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you all next time.